Cancer, welcome to your reading. So today's reading is going to be something a little bit different. I'm trying something new. It's this new idea I had where I would be doing pick a card piles for each of the zodiac signs. Now typically I see pick a card piles for just general collective, but I've never seen anybody really do pick a card piles for zodiacs. So there's going to be 3 piles. I'm going to be inserting the clip of the actual, like the pictures for each of the piles, so you can select, that was in the, the pictures that were in the thumbnail, and you can select from those. What I'm going to be doing that's a little bit different is I'm going to be shuffling all of these decks on camera. You can go ahead and skip ahead whenever I do that, but I'm going to be shuffling all of these decks, and I'll be pulling a couple of cards from each of the piles. We'll get the overall message, and then whenever I'm done with like the first pile, I'll take all those cards, put them aside, and they will not be used again. So if it just so happens that, like, let's say the star card comes out from the first deck, it will not come out from that deck again, and so on and so forth. Doesn't mean it won't come out from the other 2 tarot decks. Hopefully you get what I'm saying. That way each of the piles actually has different messages. Like, they're not gonna, you don't run the risk of like having the exact same message for each pile. So feel free to pick more than one pile if you want to. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump right into the shuffling. And if you are new here, welcome to my channel. I do weekly zodiac readings, pick a card readings, and collective readings. Although now I've kind of combined the zodiac and pick a card. I've been on a break for a couple of weeks because I had some stuff going on in my personal life, but I am back now. Let me know in the comments if this is something that you'd like to see each month, where I do like a monthly timeless zodiac pick a card. So yeah. Hello, pile number 1. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right in. Like I said, I'm going to pull 2 from each of these, 2 cards from each of these decks. I've got the Angel Wisdom Tarot, the Radiant Rider-Waite, the Gilded Tarot, Moonology, Sacred Destiny, and the Kipper deck. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Ooh, we've got right off the bat the Emperor, Aries energy. Oh, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. We've got the Knight of Wands. We've got the Two of Swords. We've got the Three of Pentacles. Oh, nice. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune, which is fixed sign energy. That is Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. And we've got Show the World the Real You, Full Moon in Aquarius. Just saw 111 on the timer. Your hard work is paying off, New Moon in Capricorn. So we have Aquarius strong with the wheel. This one. Fulfillment. Embracing. House, card number 20. Ooh, and unexpected income, card number 27. Okay, right off the bat, let me make sure everything is in, yeah, everything's in focus, I think. Right off the bat, the biggest thing I'm seeing for you with all this Pentacles energy, especially Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, you got fulfillment, hard work paying off, and unexpected income, is there is some sort of monetary reward, monetary gain, some sort of abundance, or like it's just like it feels like a good fortune that's coming in for this pile. Now with this ace right here and the Emperor coming out together, to me it feels like it could be some sort of career opportunity, some sort of opportunity that's going to bring you a lot of wealth. Maybe you could be signing some sort of contract. I'm getting like the Emperor is actually like the boss, the CEO boss energy. Now this could be you bossing up, Cancer, but what I'm getting from this is like somebody, whoever this Emperor is going to be actually offering you this contract, this career opportunity. They're going to counsel you about something significant, like a home purchase, a vehicle purchase. 'Cause I'm looking at this house right here, this mansion. But it's more of like a windfall of abundance. I'm seeing that this is going to come in pretty quickly for you, because we do have this Knight of Wands here. Knight of Wands is a very fast moving energy. It's something that this Knight is very passionate about going after what it is he really wants. However, with this Two of Swords here, kind of threw me for a loop, I'm not gonna lie. It feels like there's some sort of indecision going on. Like almost as if you're unsure whether or not you should actually take this offer. I'm getting for some of you, and this is just a small few of you, that with this Three of Pentacles, you're already part of some sort of team or some sort of work where people look up to you. And you might even be happy with this job, or you might be happy with how much it pays, and it could be two things. I'm getting, you could be happy with what it pays, but not happy with who you work with, or you could be happy with who you work with, but not how much your job pays, if that makes sense. So it's almost like you've been offered this new opportunity. You're not sure which path to take. It's like this indecisive energy. However, I do feel with the wheel here, this is part of some sort of karmic cycle for you, Cancer. Like, this is something where, and if it's not something where you already have a job that you enjoy, or, you know, that you're second guessing, it could just be that this is going to elevate you. Three of Pentacles talks about elevation with some sort of special skill, talent, or ability that sets you out and sets you above the rest, basically. It puts you on a pedestal, I guess you could say, where people will look up to you for whatever it is you do. Now with the Wheel of Fortune here, this is kind of part of your destiny. This is part of some sort of karmic cycle. Something is coming to an end, so something new, the Ace of Pentacles, can come in. Now, this could be something I was talking about, putting you on the pedestal. We have show the world the real you. This makes me think that you could be doing something where you're in the spotlight. Something like you could be an influencer. It could be anything, really. I say influencer, you could be, you know, on social media, you could be on YouTube, you could be an actor or an actress, something where you stand out and people kind of look up to you for what it is you do. But you are also part of a team with that Three of Pentacles. You have to work with others. So, yeah, I'm just hearing the wheel is turning. This could also indicate travel because of the wheel. So, yeah, we've got your hard work is paying off, New Moon in Capricorn. So whatever it is you've worked really hard for, and again, this could be you in that Emperor energy, the bossing up. It's like increasing your success, like taking charge of a situation, being in some sort of leadership role between the Emperor and the Three of Pentacles. It's definitely being in that leadership role, and that could be what you're second guessing, Cancer. It could be that you're afraid you're not going to be good enough to step into this role. That people may actually question how you got it. That people may try to take you down, tear you down, but you're getting it for a reason. So I see that with the fulfillment and the embracing, the fulfillment feels like, you know, you're going to feel fulfilled by whatever this is. This card always makes me think of the Seven of Pentacles for some reason. And I think it's because Seven of Pentacles talks about planting seeds that you could harvest later. And we see this peach here, this fruit that needs to be harvested. So I think of the Seven of Pentacles. That's that kind of energy where it's time to bring in that harvest, which would go well with this. Your hard work is paying off because you put in the work, you've planted those seeds, and now it's coming back full circle. That wheel again. Embracing, this feels like even though you were indecisive in the beginning, you are now embracing this new change, whatever this new opportunity is. You're going to go for it. Now we have house and unexpected income. House, you could be purchasing a house. It's as simple as that. You could be relocating. I did say there could be travel involved with that wheel. So, and it could be, I'm getting a message for a select few of you, that it could be that you haven't really felt at home with where you work or what you do in life, and it's going to feel more like home with whatever this new opportunity is. And then finally we have unexpected income. That goes well with the Ace of Pentacles. Something new and exciting is coming in. It's like a windfall of abundance and good fortune. I mean, it literally says that on this card. Windfall of abundance, wise counsel, or good fortune. And what did you get? You got unexpected income and the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, I can't make this up. You guys saw me shuffle. You saw me select the cards. Yeah. So, you definitely have some sort of monetary abundance, financial gain, financial rewards, prosperity that's coming in for you. And again, this could be a contract for whatever it is you do that's going to take you to the next level. So that's what I see for you, pile number 1. I'm going to go ahead and collect all of these cards, push them to the side, and we'll get started on pile number 2. Hello, pile number 2. Let's jump right into your reading. I've already shuffled all these cards, and I've already put the cards away for pile number 1, so we will not be getting those again a second time unless, you know, something similar comes out from a different tarot deck. So I'm going to be pulling 2 from each of these. Angel Wisdom Tarot, the Radiant Rider Waite, the Gilded Tarot, Moonology, Sacred Destiny, and Kipper. Let's see what you got, pile number 2. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Ego. This is the Devil card. We've got 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, Judgment, Pluto energy, that's Scorpio. So we've got Capricorn and Scorpio. 5 of Swords. Meditate and contemplate, New Moon in Pisces. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Taking risk. Interesting. We've got time to give rather than take, and then taking risk. Okay. Blessings. Community, card number 39. And child, card number 18. Okay, make sure everything's in focus. I'm getting a few messages, so let me start with the main one I'm seeing. I'll just start from the top. I feel like there's something here related to family. Let me just throw that out there. Queen of Pentacles is a very like motherly, nurturing energy. Besides the Empress, I just saw 222 on the timer. She is the motherly energy. We've also got Six of Cups, which can represent children, and then we've got the child card here. Now, this isn't going to be for everyone. It's just a select few, but for some of you, you could be trying to have a child. This could be a time where you're focusing on your children or wanting to spend more time with them. There's something here having to do with children. So I felt like I needed to address that and put that message out there. Like I said, it's not going to be for everybody. The next thing I'm also seeing is that there is some sort of wake-up call coming in for you, pile number 2. I'm seeing this because we've got the Devil here, then we've got Judgment, and we've got Five of Swords. Five of Swords is probably one of my least favorite cards in the deck. I don't mind actually the Devil card in this sense with the ego. It makes a lot of sense, but it's just really negative. It can be very negative. I feel like there's something that you're hanging on to. Something that is making you feel trapped. I'm looking at, if you look at this image, the chains are being broken, but there is a blindfold that's still on this woman. It's like the angels coming in, it's like helping her break those chains. I feel like you've been hanging on to something, or somebody has been hanging on to you. I'm also looking at this Four of Pentacles, where that's all about control. And what is the Devil about? Negative traits, negative behaviors. It's all about possession, obsession, control, addiction, that sort of thing. It's just unhealthy habits. So I feel like there's somebody that has control over you in a situation. This could be a family member. It could be somebody you're in a relationship with, a marriage, something like that. Or you're doing this to yourself, Cancer. It feels like you're trying to get out of some sort of energy where you feel stuck. That's honestly what I feel. It feels like you are trapped. You feel like you're stuck. You feel like you're never going to get out of the energy that you're in. I feel like, too, you're also trying to hang on. I don't know if this is out of fear. Like fear of moving forward with something. Fear of taking the risk. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're afraid. You're afraid to get into that fool energy where, you take that leap of faith into the unknown because you're afraid of what waits you on the other side. I feel like if you don't address this now or start making plans to change in the future, there's going to be a wake-up call for you. I feel like this wake-up call is going to be a good thing. This is almost like a Tower moment in a sense for me, was what I'm seeing. In the sense that something has to change. So that's what it reminds me of with the Tower. Something has to change if you don't change for yourself. It doesn't mean you're not ambitious, because with that Five of Swords, that's really trying to reach the top, but it's like you don't care who you hurt on the way. Like you could cause conflict and drama and hurt other people on your rise to the top and whatever you do. But I think that's going to come with a wake-up call. Again, it's giving me this energy of you don't want to make any sort of change in your life. You want to take from others, but you don't want to give out. Again, time to give rather than take. Five of Swords energy here. You're hanging on with the Four of Pentacles, which is all about control. It's like you don't want to... What is this, Spirit? This is interesting because I'm getting like... Let me try to think of an example. This is an energy of somebody out there. This is not going to be for everyone. Somebody out there is really ambitious, maybe career-driven, will do whatever it takes to reach the pinnacle of their career, their dreams, their goals, but they do it in a way that's unhealthy with this Devil card here. It's being done in a way that's, it could harm other people. Lots of burned bridges is what I'm hearing. And with this time to give rather than take, it gives me this energy of like somebody who is out of balance, somebody who has taken and taken and taken rather than balance everything out and given back, right? Again, this is not for everyone. This is a select few of you. I do feel like there needs to be more balance. I'm hearing reciprocal energy. And that may be where this meditate and contemplate comes in. There may be some things you really need to change about yourself, Cancer, that you know aren't working out, that you know are holding yourself back, whether it's out of fear, whether it's out of some sort of trauma. And I feel like this is where that meditation and contemplation comes in. I feel like you want to be in this Queen of Pentacles energy if you're not already. But that Queen of Pentacles energy where you're solely focused on money and finances and career is leading you to a place of, it's just the ego. Like it has here, it's just the ego. I do feel like, though, once you kind of release these illusory chains, I guess you could say, it's like, and once you focus more on balancing out that energy to where you give back to others, instead of focusing on just hoarding your wealth and just, you know, having control over everything, once you do that, it's like you can finally move forward and then the blessings will start to come in. You have to take a risk, though. It still feels like fear to me. And that's when, you know, once you have this wake-up call, that's when you really, you know, I'm hearing spread your wings and fly because I'm seeing this bird right here, but we also have this bird here. But that's what it feels like. It feels like once you get out of that energy, that negative behavior, those unhealthy habits, and you make this shift, this permanent shift into the right direction. This feels like Fool energy to me. That's when the blessings start coming in. And I think with this community card here, that's when you will really start to gain traction in some sort of community. Now, this could be online community, okay? That was the first thing that came to mind. You could be an influencer of some sort, or just, you know, on social media in general. And that's when you start really getting attention from the community. So, another message is for this child stuff here. This can talk about, with the Six of Cups and the child, it can talk about your inner child, okay? I feel like there needs to be some sort of healing done to your inner child. I feel like your inner child was stamped out, is what I'm hearing. It was stamped out. It's like you couldn't be a child. I don't know if you have, like, I hate to say it, like stage parents. You know, the type of parents that they want to live vicariously through their children and they control every aspect of their life. And it's like, no, I wasn't successful, but you're going to be. You know, that's almost what it feels like. It's like, you're not going to actually enjoy your childhood because I didn't get to achieve my goals and dreams. So let me live through you, and you're going to do exactly as I say. But who cares about your childhood as long as I get to live vicariously through you? That's what it feels like. So that's not for everyone, obviously. That's just a example of you having childhood trauma. Yeah, it's coming through as really needing to do a lot of inner healing, a lot of shadow work. I think this is where this meditation and contemplation comes in. Pisces is a very healing energy. Doing the shadow work for this illusion of being trapped, doing the shadow work for your inner child. I feel like for a lot of you, you need to actually, I'm hearing that you need to be like a child again. Have that childlike innocence and that sense of wonder. Because I feel like a lot of you weren't able to do that for whatever reason. Maybe you had a very tough life growing up and you had to be mature very quickly. Maybe you had controlling parents, something like that. Now, the last and final message is that with the Six of Cups, it can talk about nostalgia, memories, something from your childhood that you've thought about doing and you haven't pursued it. So let's say when you were a kid, you wanted to be a singer, a famous singer, but you were told that you weren't very good. Even if you were good, it's just people around you kind of dampened that inner child, right? Like, well, don't quit your day job sort of thing. But they're telling it to a child, right? And it's something you've always wanted to do. Maybe you want to be a painter, a writer, a musician, an actor. I don't know. It's like something from when you were a kid, you really wanted to pursue this and you're really excited about it. But I get the feeling that there's something here about somewhere along the way, the shadow side took over. The controlling behavior from someone else took over, probably a parent. Could just be someone else like you're in a relationship with, but this could also be something you're doing to yourself, Cancer. So it just feels like there needs to be a lot of healing, a lot of inner work that needs to be done. So you can go ahead and take that risk and move forward. But before you do that, I think you're going to end up with that judgment call, that wake-up call. To really go within, figure out what you need to do to heal yourself, to move forward. And I think that's when your blessings are going to start coming in. I think that's when you're going to feel like this weight has been lifted off your shoulders. And like on this imagery here, those chains will be broken. And then you can take that blindfold off and move forward with your life, Cancer. Those are all the messages I have for you, pile number 2. Let's jump right into pile number 3. Hello, pile number 3. Let's jump right in. All the cards have been pushed aside. None of the cards have been put back in these decks. So let's see what comes out for you. We've got the Knight of Wands. Okay. The Eight of Cups. The Queen of Wands. Ooh, the Four of Wands. Lots of Wands energy. The King of Pentacles. So we've got a king and a queen. I like that the Four of Wands is in between them. This could be talking about marriage, but we'll get into that. We'll see what the rest of the cards have to say. The Nine of Wands, crazy amount of one's energy here. Okay. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. I can't make this up, can I? Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Interesting. Opportunity. I'm noticing all this purple here too. That's interesting. Oh, even more purple. Wonders. Ooh, great fortune. Card number 26. Wow, okay. And false person. Card number 8. Okay, make sure everything's in view. Yeah, the first message I was getting was that there could be some sort of romance going on here. Now, the Four of Wands is really the only romance card I'm seeing, if I'm being completely honest, other than the new romantic cycle begins with the Libra, new moon in Libra card. But otherwise, I mean, some of you could be getting married, okay? Some of you could be fire, have fire placements, and the person you're marrying has earth placements heavy in their chart, or vice versa. Or you could just be embodying this energy. Like, you don't have to have, you know, all of these aspects and stuff in your chart. You can still embody that passionate, driven energy for either of these. Anyway, but with this here in between the two, it could be, I'm getting two messages. It could be that, you know, you could be thinking about marrying this person, or you guys have talked about marriage. This is a card of stability, long-term stability. It's also the 1111 card, so you could be seeing that. But I'm also getting, I mean, we do have the new romantic cycle begins, but let me show you. I'm seeing, you know, we've got this false person here, right? It doesn't really say which person is false. It kind of indicates that maybe it's the woman and the guys in the background. But look at the way they're looking. Like, she is looking at him, and look, he's looking like, I'm just going to look away. I can't be bothered. I don't know. I'm getting this weird energy for some of you. Now, it could be some sort of long-term commitment with that new romantic cycle. The second one that came out is your commitment is being tested. So, and then this false person here makes me think there's something going on where it's kind of up in the air between you and some other person. Like, you could have seen yourself marrying this person, but I feel like this has been a very uphill battle. It's like you guys are, you know, with this Nine of Wands here, it's almost like you're trying to persevere, you're trying to get through this, you really wanted it to work out with this person, you're trying to make it through to the end, but it's just, it feels like pulling teeth. It's painful. That's the message for some of you. And then we also have the Eight of Cups, which talks about the need to move on. Something doesn't emotionally fulfill you anymore. You are seeking more from life than what you're actually experiencing. It's almost like you're going on some sort of journey or spiritual quest. It's big life changes. You're leaving home behind, and you have like a change in your priorities. So, and you know, the Four of Wands can talk about home. It can talk about, you know, long-term stability. So maybe some of you are looking at this as, I've got to do something where I get more long-term stability. I've got to, you know, switch careers. I've got to make more money. I've got to leave where I'm at right now if I want to be in this long-term place or a more stable environment. Let's put it that way. I do see some sort of opportunity coming in, though. We've got the opportunity card here. We also got the Wonders card. The Wonders card makes me always think of, like, the universe works in mysterious ways. It's always like some sort of like miracle almost. That it's the universe is very wondrous, and just when you least expect it, you will get something that can help you out on your journey, right? With that Knight of Wands up here, that is talking about being very passionate about something. Almost, you know, you're almost to the point of restlessness. Like you want to get going. That's the fastest moving Knight in the deck. So it's like something you have to take immediate action on. And you've got to really stay focused on this. Now, for some of you, this could be a very passionate relationship. However, this Knight is not my favorite when it comes to romance. I would say it's more of like a short-term thing that's very passionate. I'm going to keep this PG. So, and that could be where this false person comes in, because Knight of Wands is known as the F-boy, F-girl in the tarot deck. So it could be someone you thought you might have had something with, somebody you thought you could have long-term with, and they turned out to be fake. So that could be a warning for some of you. I'm also hearing a user. So now with this Four of Wands also, it does not have to be just marriage. Again, it's long-term stability. Now, we do have King of Pentacles here. This doesn't have to be another person. This could be your energy, Cancer. You could be the Queen of Wands. You could be going out after what it is you want. Be very passionate. She's very creative. She's also known for being very attractive and attracting what it is she wants, like law of attraction. I also feel she's very highly protective because she does have the black cat here. But she always has that kind of sunny disposition, where she is trying to stay optimistic and go after her goals and dreams. She's looking at the long term. She's literally, in this card, looking at the Four of Wands. It could be that you want this long term and you want to embody that King of Pentacles energy long term, which would explain why we have the Great Fortune card. You want that great fortune. You want to be rich and wealthy, prosperous, abundant. I'm hearing for some of you famous. And so that could be you trying to embody this King of Pentacles. I do feel like this has been a long, hard, difficult journey. It's been a long road, Cancer. And that could explain why your commitment's being tested. How badly do you want this? Okay? How badly? The universe is like, prove it. Show me. I'm going to give you a series of tests. Now, most people don't like that, and a lot of people will give up. But if you stick with it, if you really want that long-term stability, that great fortune, you want to sit on that throne as a King of Pentacles, I feel like an opportunity is going to come in. You know, once you work through these tests, this opportunity is going to come in, and you're just going to go for it. I feel like you might be that Knight of Wands energy where you have to take immediate, swift action towards whatever this is. And I feel like it's going to be something, I'm here wondrous. We've got the wondrous here, but it is something that seems like it's going to come straight from the universe itself. Almost like it's just going to be handed to you. I'm seeing actually like Four of Cups in my mind, where you're just kind of minding your own business, like that guy under the tree, you know. And let me see if that card, since this is the last pile, I'm going to go ahead and see. I'll show you what I'm talking about if you've never seen it before. But, you know, he's just sitting there minding his own business. And this hand extends itself from nowhere, from the universe, and offers him an option, an opportunity, something brand new in his life. And he's not even paying attention. He doesn't even see it coming. He's kind of bored, stuck, stagnant with his life. So this could also be kind of, because I'm seeing it in my head and telling you about this, I feel like it could be almost like a warning to you, like, pay attention. Yeah, here we go. Pay attention. Oh, I also love how the Hierophant is right underneath it, but pay attention. See how it's coming out of nowhere? Just a little cloud. Pay attention to this that could be coming in, this new opportunity, okay? Because you may not see this coming, and it could be, you know, like I said, one of those tests from the universe. Like, you may think it's not something, you should go for, or something that's, you know, going to lead you to where you want to be. But sometimes we get a little bit on a detour, or things don't turn out exactly how we imagine them in our mind, because there's a better path for us. And I feel like that's where this Wonders card comes in. It's kind of like the universe is like, no, trust me. I know how this is going to work out for you, okay? So that was what I was seeing in my head. I don't know. That's usually a warning card, like I said. But yeah, I feel like whatever this new opportunity is, whatever's about to be, you know, gifted or handed to you, presented to you, I feel like you need to definitely pay attention to any sort of signs or synchronicities, and then just go for it. But there is definitely a message here. I'm getting multiple messages, but definitely a message here about receiving some sort of great fortune. Some of you could play the lottery and could get rich that way. Others of you could sign some sort of contract. I'm hearing book deal for some of you. Others of you, it could be some sort of like sponsorship deal if you're an influencer, or maybe somebody wants to invest in your business. I just saw 1212 on the timer. Something to that effect, where you're going to come into some sort of great fortune. Now, this doesn't have to happen all at once. It could be something that happens over a period of time, and your money just keeps growing. So there is that message. But those are all the messages I have for you, Cancer. Hopefully something in this reading resonated. You know, if this pile didn't resonate, you could always go back and watch the other two piles. So, because they are all different. So let me know if you like this type of reading with the zodiac pick cards, because I'm thinking about doing this from now on each month. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.